Hey YouTubers, the purpose of this series of videos is to introduce you to some of the free tools available. And yay, free! And I'll also later on with some of my later videos look at some of the commercial software available. Now you need to keep your costs down, everybody does, especially when you start and you're not making any money, and whether you're a small business or an internet marketer. So the free tools will serve you well, but the commercial ones obviously have got some advantages with extra features. And although they are useful when you start out, the free tools, when you get to a point where you're actually making money, it pays you to buy the software, the commercial software, because it will allow you to speed up your production for your projects. And as a small business owner, the same thing applies once you get familiar with your tools. A program called PowerPoint, which a lot of you will be familiar with, is very useful to have, and there's a free version which Microsoft Office has PowerPoint, and this one is called LibreOffice, and it uses something called Impress, which is very similar. And the advantage of that is because you can animate your text and your graphics to make your video look more interesting. And I will make a video about LibreOffice next. The first tool to look at is a screen recorder. If you don't know what that is, some of you will, it allows you to select an area of your screen or the whole screen, and you can record sound and video. You will need a microphone for sound, of course. And that will allow you to create videos using the PowerPoint or Impress software. Welcome to Cam Studio. You can download Cam Studio at camstudio.org, and this information will be below the video. And there's a forum and an FAQ page to help you as well. Okay, Cam Studio icon looks like the one on the left there. When you first start Cam Studio, it comes up with an update being available, but it doesn't appear to be, so I just turn that off, and you get the program showing there. Now the icons that you see there are fairly standard for recording software. That's record, pause, stop. This one here allows you to change what the output is of your video file, what type of video file it is. The region allows you to select whether you want the whole screen or just a region that you can click and drag and select. Options you need because you need to make sure your microphone is available during your recording. Now yes, I usually select the region option. I don't tend to use any of the other menu items on this program because I've noticed it does have a tendency to crash, but you can experiment and see what works and doesn't work for you. Alright, if you're recording a presentation using PowerPoint or Impress, you need to tell the program you're using to use a window and not the whole screen. If you use the whole screen, it then covers your recording software and you can't see it to click on it to start or stop. As soon as you press the record button, and as soon as you've selected the area you want to use, the program starts recording video and sound. So it's a good idea to speak using a script so you don't forget anything. And then when you click on the stop button, the program will ask you where you want to save your file, and you can put in the name of the file and where you want to save it. And at some point you may need to edit your file in a video editor, and there is a free editor that I will make a video about after LibreOffice. This is a demonstration of how to use Cam Studio to record your screen. And the first thing we have to do is double click on Cam Studio icon, which will bring this menu up, and it has a new update available, but it doesn't appear to have it, so I'll just close that. Now I'm going to move this away from my presentation that I have here done in LibreOffice Impress, which is very similar to PowerPoint. Now I need to set up the slideshow, so we'll say start from the first slide. So now we are ready to select the area we want to record. So we click on the red, we've got to do the region first, make sure region is selected, and make sure that record audio from the microphone is selected, and the output I want is MP4. So now I can click on the record button and just select precisely the area of where the slideshow is going to be. And now I can start recording my slide presentation. So I just have to click on it to make it change. So we can say here it's very useful to have a PowerPoint or the free equivalent to use with a screen recorder. And so we talk about LibreOffice. And I'll make a video about LibreOffice too. So having done that, it shows you how to start doing that recording and speak over the top. It won't actually record this audio because I'm using a different screen recorder to record this whole thing. So now we go to the button to stop it, and up comes the save button. So we'll save it as that. Yes. And now that we've completed that, once this is finished saving, we can then open the file and see how it went. Okay, so now I have to find the file, open that, do that, and we want my Cam Studio videos, and that was this one. Okay, so we'll use a free player to open it with. That's it, and that is VLC Media. And now I can start recording my slide presentation. So I just have to click on it to make it change. So we can say here it's very useful to have a PowerPoint or the free equivalent to use with a screen recorder. And so we talk about LibreOffice. And I'll make a video about LibreOffice too. So having done that, it shows you how to start doing that recording and speak over the top. It won't actually record this audio because I'm using a different screen recorder to record this whole thing.